Welcome everybody to today's Alpha SC2 Team League game, and yeah, we're in a little bit late because one of the teams was a little late as well, and we're starting with the third game instead of the first one, but yeah, we can switch that around a little bit, so therefore let's just start with World of Sleepers right here, bottom left hand corner of the map representing EESC. It is NuRoad. Starting off with expansion first into gas and pool. Top right hand corner, the Terran for this one. Representing Platoon, it is HiBye. And he starts off with Reaper expansion. Standard stuff coming out, no surprises here, and we can just slowly but steady take a look at that. Overlords are going across the map. We have the SCV coming back home. Was just checking if it was expansion first or if it was Zerglings first. Because yeah, Zergling first means most likely you're going to keep your Reaper back at home. And this way, yeah, he doesn't have to. Okay, he saw it. So yeah, he's definitely going to stay here. Oh, he's not? Okay, he's just coming in. Does he get the creep tumor? Oh no, he does not. And the base will be set up. Yeah, I think that was a little late, but nevertheless, yeah. He has the third base up. Creep tumor is alive and well, so therefore NuRoad will be fine with this game. Speed is more than halfway done. We have, how many? There's like 4 Zerglings. Yep, 4 Zerglings and some more drones on the way. Over at the Terran space. Looks like Hellions into whatever he's going to build with the starport. I guess Tech Lab is there. Yeah, let's see if it's going to be Banshees or if it's actually going to be battle cruisers. We're going to see as soon as we have the fusion core or not. Yeah, we already have the additional queen to just spread some more creeps, so that's good for our Zerg. But what is happening over here? Banshee it is. No battle cruisers for now. And with no battle cruiser for now, we most likely will have no battle cruiser for the whole game, I guess. But yeah, what else do we see? It's Cloak on the way, Hellions, so no real surprises here. It's not really getting anything done with just 2 Hellions and the Reaper. And for the Zerg, it's an additional queen. We have the Baning Nest as well as 16 Zerglings just starting. And yeah, Zergling speed is finished as well. We have like 6 Zerglings in total, so that's not that high of a number. Overlord speed just finished as well, so that's going to be a little bit faster for them. 6 Hellions are out at the moment, and we have 1 more who's going to finish now. Oh, actually it's 2 more behind, or on the other side, back at home. Third command center coming up for HiBye, so he's just gearing up a little bit. While we have the Zerglings running out without getting noticed. So there is an actual chance that we can see these Zerglings doing something, because this one is building. And actually there's a gap in here. Oh wow, this is going to hurt so much. Luckily he has a lot of workers to help the Hellions, but these in the main base, they are going to have a problem. For sure, 9 workers went down already. And the third base on the other side is under pressure as well, but what is this going to look like? 20 worker kills? And this one is just hitting on the base, not killing. Yeah, okay, he's killing 2 workers. Not the best thing to do. But let's see what he's going to do on the other side. We have Zerglings in the natural expansion now again. And it's going to be... yeah, still 20 worker kills. But yeah, let's see what the reinforcements can do for NuRoad. He's going for spine crawlers now, which is a little late, as we know. And 26 Zerglings will be coming out. Where are they going though? Yeah, you need to be really careful where to put them. We have no more queens available, 1 in the main base, but yeah, nothing to deal with the Banshee actually. All these banelings getting taken down before they actually hatch. And we have the... this is going down before finishing. And the Zergling's not really doing anything, so this is ridiculous. It's a back and forth. HiBye actually pretty much behind in terms of workers, but nevertheless, we have the better army supply for him. And it looks quite good, regardless. But yeah, Queen is down here. Another Banshee with enough energy is available though. We have more Spore Crawlers, so there actually is a chance of getting something done. But yeah, you need to be really careful how to handle it. And yeah, another Queen coming in. Spine Crawler going to help. The Banshees still have nothing to do here. Okay, we have 2 Queens, but as soon as they're getting out of range of the good old Spores, that's going to be a big problem. More workers going down right now for NuRoad. He's still ahead in terms of workers, but he has nothing to do with, or nothing against the units that he's going to face here. We have 10 more workers coming out soon, so he's actually droning up. Because, yeah, maybe he thought that this was it, but we have the spawning pool about to die, and that might be a very big problem here. So, at least it takes down the Hellion. But yeah, main base, that actually is tier 2 already, might go down in just a second. While, yeah, 1 Queen is trying to do something, but 1 Queen can't do anything. Yeah, and he's sending some workers across the map again. But this is not going to be helped. I think HiBye already has this with Banshee on the other side. I think he actually should go and... yeah. Does he want to though? Yeah, he's in range. Maybe he should bait the Banshee back in... yeah, okay. At least takes down 1 more Banshee. And it looks like it's going to be a defend, right? And that's ridiculous. I kind of feel like just send your stuff across the map and this would have won the game already. 34 over 6 army supply now, and we have NuRoad who was going for a lot of drones in the meantime, so it's actually just a Zerg player that was going for drones while getting attacked all the time. And HiBye, yeah, let's see if he just gets across the map and somehow can get something done. We have some spines available now and also Spore Crawlers, but still the army of HiBye looks way stronger than what we see for NuRoad. So, time to check the next one. Base number 3 and the pressure. I guess he's going to focus this... nice move. Taking down the Banshee, so that's the first move to do. The Queen having nothing to do here though. Another Spine Crawler trying to borrow. The Spine Crawlers on the left also helping as well. The Queen coming out is not really helping here. And we have Medivacs for HiBye, so that is going to help him. Yeah, very much. And... 1 Helvet going down at least. Okay, we have another base going down after here actually. It's more than halfway done. And it feels like NuRoad simply wants to go for the macro game. He doesn't really care what his opponent is doing. And if HiBye would just send across his units, just send them to the other side, I think he would have won already. I mean, the amount of damage that he can do with what he had on this side of the map is pretty good already. And if he would have just taken all the army behind that as well and just rallies it across the map, this would have been done. But yeah, it's just a bit by bit thing here, and you can see 20 against 35 armies, 53 it is, so the other way around. And this is, yeah, let's see. He's trying to hold, Banelings are coming in. But yeah, Medivacs, right? Oh, 1 connection at least, and he's sacking some more of these Banelings into the Hellbats, and we have the rest of the job going to the main base. The Queen is, yeah, tries to flee. The Zerglings though, they need to get back home. We have 1 Baneling connection there. The Queen doesn't take down the Medivac here. But yeah, at least it feels like he defended the next push. 3rd base is on the way again on the other side. I think he should go for unborrow on these 3. He could just borrow the spines over here at the choke and he will be fine. But yeah, in this way they're losing health points as long as they don't have any creep. And if these spine crawlers go down, I think that might actually be a pretty much weakening thing to see. Especially by just considering that HiBye is like, okay, everything at the front died, so let's just send everything across the map now. 3 tanks are there, a lot of Marines also joining the battle. While we have a 5th base on the way for NuRoad. Man, he's going crazy on bases. And Mutas are coming out. But yeah, I'm not sure if that's the right choice to do. I'm really not sure. And you can see all the tanks coming in. But yeah, he's just running around. He's not attacking anything. The base goes down. And yeah, NuRoad facing some serious problems here with 3 tanks. And a lot of Marines. You can't really take down anything with, what is it, 5 Mutas? Yep. So that's going to be very hard to do here. yeah, repositioning, getting into the 3rd and 4th base right now, but yeah, with the tank siege, I mean it's 4 tanks. How do you engage into 4 tanks? Yeah, that's the only thing you can do. Just try to get in while Marines are out of position and take down the tanks, and then try to do something with Banelings. But on the other side, what can you do? And he's actually exploding a lot of these Banelings into the Marauders, which is pretty bad. But yeah, you see, at least 1 tank goes down, and he almost keeps all of his mutas alive. Big thing is that he has the 4th base, which is unscouted, I guess. Yes, it is. Oh no, he goes over now. HiBye knows about the base. Maybe he saw some units coming in from there. And yeah, you see, 3 mutas left. It's 114 against like 45. And all these Banelings just getting taken down. The 4th base in the top left will be taken out as well. And therefore, NuRoad will be down to 2 bases now. And finally, he's sending reinforcements before the fight is over. And therefore, yeah, NuRoad has to think about new strategies to win, I guess. Or has to think about the next game that he can win, because this one might not be won in his favor. Yeah, you can see his scan goes down. Lots of Banelings coming in, but none of them connecting because everything is going to be taken down. GG is called. And HiBye takes the first map for Platoon. We're here in match 1, which is played second. And we're on Ephemeron as the map. Bottom right hand corner representing EESC. It's Orcrist. Top left hand corner of the map for Platoon. He is OutOfSpace. And there was a follow by Pukan Project. Thank you. And yeah, you see, building setup like the way you don't want to have the Reaper inside of your main base. So pretty standard stuff to start the TVT. Yeah, if you like it that way. You don't see it every time, but lots of players do it in the meantime. And then, yeah, Scout is already on the other side, wants to know what's going on. Factory starting, while we have the Reaper on the other side and the command center already coming in. So yeah, which is scouted as well. And what I didn't do is taking a look at the MMRs for the players today. So it's a little bit of a surprise to me what will happen. Yeah, Reapers are out. Tech Lab will be coming in. But is this going to be to build Stim? Or is it going to be for the swap? Yeah, Orcrist. Yeah, that's some sort of usual that you see a bunker on the side of the player that actually has the Nexus earlier than the other one. Obviously there is going to be the chance of another attack. And yeah, will he go for the worker a little bit more? I think he already could have taken that one out. And the second Reaper now is going to secure that kill, I guess. Down it goes. So a little bit more of a delay. So what can he do? The Cyclone is not there. It's not there by far. Yeah, and what can he do? The Reaper trying to get something done here. And High Ground Vision almost takes down one of the Reapers here. But so he's going to get out. He's going to heal them. And then, yeah, he might be showing up again. But the Cyclone will be there in time as well. So therefore, I don't expect that much more damage out of these Reapers. On the other side, Starport is started. We have Marines coming out. So no Tech Lab here. Alright, there is a Tech Lab, right? For the factory, yes. But not built on the barracks. Next one in. OutOfSpace moves over his Starport. So Raven or Banshee? Raven, I guess. Okay, it seems like Okay, he lines up a Banshee, but he was supply block for a second there. And yeah, when the Reaper goes down to the Cyclone. Yeah, what else do we see? A tank is coming out for Orcrist. That is good in defense, and we still have the bunker available, so that's going to help as well. If there would be anyone coming in and trying to check out Orcrist's space. And yeah, it's just going to be more Marines. We have a Viking coming out for any drop harassment that should be shut down. So yeah, Orcrist going for the more macro stuff here. 33 workers over 24, that's quite good. And also he has a better army supply. But his army supply is a little bit spread out here with the Marines and Reapers outside of his base. Has some units in his bunker and also has the tank available. Oh, third command center is... Oh, I didn't mention that, I guess. Third command center for OutOfSpace is already done, which is not the case on the other side, so... In theory, at least, he has the chance of catching up, because he can produce one additional worker, compared to his opponent. Oh, the Pseudomine doesn't have a kill. Oh, has he more than just the one? No, it's just the one. Okay, Raven is out. No Raven on the other side, but 3 Vikings. So it seems like Orcrist more so going for tanks. And Marines, I guess. And adds Medivac soon with a reactor here. Oh. Killermonjas. Thanks for the follow. So yeah. And oh boy. We see something that I like. It's Bio versus Mech, so different strategies getting chosen here. Orcrist moving out though already. Widowmine hit was quite alright, hitting 3 or taking out 1 and hitting 3 additional Marines, but these Cyclones getting taken down, that might be a little bit of a losing moment here. Also, all the units are getting ready to cross, right? Oh no, they don't. It was just the second charge of units. But yeah. This already looks pretty powerful. 4 tanks available. We have... Okay, we have Ravens available, which could be just going for the Matrixes. On the other side, do you want to do that? Where's the Vikings section? Okay, one of the Vikings is... Where is it? Somewhere on the other side. Okay, now it's coming in. And that I think was a mistake by Orcrist, not having all the Vikings available. Because yeah, you can see... We have 2 full health points Vikings here. And therefore, yeah, 3 semi-damaged Vikings are not going to be that good. On the other side, we also have an additional Viking, or 2 additional Vikings coming in now. So he's going to take the as a priority now. No chance of doing anything. Nice move that he's going to land immediately. Nevertheless, I think he has to unsiege this pretty much. Yeah, I was just wondering a second ago, like, is there nothing else instead of 1 Marine and 1 Reaper? No. I was just thinking about a drop, actually. But there was none. So, third base taken by Orcrist. And I think this might actually just be his goal. I mean, he came across the map, he was seeing, okay, he has the better Viking count, maybe I'm just going for... Yeah, a little bit of a, I don't know, harassment, a containing move to delay your third base. Because I think Orcrist knows that his third base was later than his opponent's. At the same time, he could, yeah, make a move that makes his opponent not profit off of his earlier third base. And as you see, Orcrist is already gathering in the middle of the map. His Viking count still is behind, which I pretty much dislike. That's something you should actually catch up on. Like, you have that many Marines, you almost double the army supply of your opponent, but you might have a disadvantage purely due to the fact that you have less Vikings. I think that's a little sloppy. And yeah, now we have the sensor tower. Everything's getting scouted. Reinforcements not rallied across the map. And I think he needs to get in. I mean, we have mech versus bio, and as long as the mech player has a chance, he's going to just stay at home. Yeah, slowly but steady, take one base after the other, build turrets, build tanks, and just stay at his position. And on the other side, we will have a bio player that will have big problems of actually getting anywhere if it's not pretty fast. And we still have no more Vikings in production. Why would you not go for the Vikings? That's something you really need. It's 3 against 7. And Liberators are there as well. So you can just siege everything on the ground with just the Liberators and tanks. And move forward as much as you want. I mean, despite the fact that we have a big lead here for Orcrist, he can't do a thing. He has... yeah, he's building 2 command centers now. But where does he want to go from here? I mean, this is a decision that he has to make now. Does he want to drop into the main base? I guess, yeah. And that's what I was thinking about, as I said. I guess there's a lot of turrets. And yes, there is. Also in the main base, turrets, you can't drop in here. The things, or the positions where you could drop is like in the back over here. But with just 2 tanks sieging a little bit over to the top. That's going to be fine. On the other side, yeah, there is a chance of getting in here. But you can see 3 tanks having this area as their... oh no, only 2 actually. 2 over here, 2 over there, and there's a small path in between. But there you go, Medivacs 1 going down while flying, and second one going down as well. But we have the tank siege, so that's something at least. But will this be enough? We have the Medivacs on the left hand side. Liberators are coming in though, and they are going to siege right on top of everything, which will be kind of ridiculous to watch. So we have the third base under pressure as well, with a little bit of a marine run by. Tanks are getting taken out, so at least there's something that he does. But yeah, you can see the Vikings going down to the Vikings so fast. Orcrist can't really do anything here. And despite the fact that his army is way bigger, he's going to have very big problems of doing anything. And yeah, the Medivacs right here will be going down in the air. Down they go. Tanks go with them. So this is... wow. I mean, the lead was about 40-50 supply when the fight started. As you see, we also have like +1/+1 attack upgrades and +2 armor for the bio units. But it doesn't matter. You can't push into this, and you need to really do something now if you want to catch up again. Like, tanks sieged out, as soon as you have them, they're going to be pretty fine. And this is the moment where you need to take down this base. He's going for 2 himself, so that's at least something that he's doing right now. But on the other side, taking down the base over here is, I think, kind of essential. And therefore I also wonder... okay, I actually don't wonder. We don't have that many tanks for OutOfSpace. But yeah, I think this base might be crucial. If that can be denied by Orcrist, he might stay in the game. On the other side, yeah, let's see if he can actually do something without Viking advantage. Because it feels pretty weak to me, what is there to actually fight into our OutOfSpace's base. And yeah, reinforcements at least sent to the middle of the map, so it will be a shorter period of time to go in there. I like that one. So yeah, Medivacs at the top. But yeah, you see turrets already in the, what is the third base? So the only thing where you can drop is over here. And that's the only area. If you drop anywhere else, at least 1, if not even 2 Medivacs will go down before anything happens. Yeah, and that's what happens if you just risk this one. There's a lot of tanks going into the main base, yep, but Matrix is going down. They're going to hold for quite some time. The Vikings caring about the Medivacs, so this is all more or less dead supply. Marines going in at the third base. 2 tanks getting taken out, and we have some more workers potentially going down right there. We're up to 10, and he's out of range at least. Main base still standing with all these tanks, but yeah, Liberator will be sieged while we have the next base at least cancelled. So Orcrist somehow gets something done. 21 workers down. Tanks dealing with this command center. Oh, Oh, it doesn't get repaired. I was like, okay, it's going to get away, but no, it doesn't get repaired. And all of these units going down. And with this push, I think Orcrist at least has done something. He has 5 bases now. That's very good for him. We have the Liberator here, so that's going to be taken out. We only have 3 worker kills for Orcrist. That's good. And the next push already is on the front door. It's knocking to the 3rd base of OutOfSpace. So let's see what he can do. Command center getting cancelled, and we have a lot of Marines getting forward. It's not that many tanks actually being available here for OutOfSpace to defend. And yeah, you can see a lot of Vikings. But against Marines, Vikings are kind of dumb, I guess. So yeah, bases are there. Reinforcements will be coming over. Oh, is he going to see this worker? Yes, he does. Oh, this is so ridiculous. Okay, no bases here. Not in his house. Okay, tanks going back for Orcrist. And he's trying to get in one more time, but these are going to go down no matter what. Yeah, workers not going to do anything there on the left. But it's 5 more workers getting taken out. And OutOfSpace down to 3 bases. And the 3rd one actually just getting back in position. Still has no upgrades, so I feel like after saying, okay, Orcrist might have... Yeah, he might have missed his timing. I now feel like he's in an okay position. As long as he can deny the 4th base, I think he's going to be fine. The problem is, it feels like OutOfSpace doesn't want to go for the 4th base. Now we have the problem that, yeah, you kind of have to deal with what OutOfSpace is going to throw at you. Tanks are getting in position, so that's good, but still Viking advantage for OutOfSpace, so that's going to help while we have the Liberator already sieging on top of the tanks. And Orcrist, I think, will be going for the base trade. As you see, he's just sacrificing the base on the left. I think he might be flying over with the oh, well, these Hellions, they are, where are they going? I don't know, but on the other side, the 3rd base goes down. You have the Vikings giving the high ground vision, but can he do anything with them? Yes, it can. Okay, so siege tanks are getting away. Let's see, this base was going down. We have 1 more tank actually dealing a lot of damage now. 2nd one on top. Also, at least getting some hits on top of the tanks. And Orcrist finding himself in a 30 supply army lead. While we have all these workers trying to get in. And this doesn't look good. We have all the tanks, and I think we're going to see OutOfSpace GGing this kind of early. All these Liberators getting in position, but Orcrist in the meantime actually has a pretty good Viking count. Ah, does he though? No, he does not. Okay, never mind, guys. That was balderdash what I just said. The Viking count wasn't that good. I just, yeah, didn't see how many he actually had. So yeah, we have OutOfSpace coming back home, trying to do something. The tanks will go down. Nevertheless, we will have the reinforcements available for Orcrist. And the 2nd base, or the 3rd base, and, no, not or, and the 2nd and the 3rd base went down. There's almost no income for OutOfSpace. He has 5 workers left. And what is he going to do? He has the better army, but he really has to care about the position. His tanks are not the strongest ones here. And therefore, yeah, let's see what he can do. Maybe he just gave away that there's a base on the right hand side. But yeah, you never know. You can't go back throughout this position. Oh, that's a risky move actually. Lifting everything while Vikings of your opponents shooting at you. That's a risky thing to do. But yeah, another base in the bottom left for Orcrist. Scan goes down. He wants to stem forward, wants to take down the tanks. Also the tanks at that high ground doing a little bit of a good push here. GG is called by OutOfSpace with this last push that he can't really make it work. Orcrist equals out the series. We're at 1-1 between EESC and Platoon. We're heading into map 3 right there, which yeah was the originally 2nd game here. And top right hand corner of Eternal Empire we can find, switch the overlay, we can find the man for Platoon. It is Saccharose. And over in the bottom left hand corner for EESC it is Faith. So this looks like a Reaper expansion. Yeah, Reaper is out already. And this looks like a 3rd base denial with the SCV. While, yeah, some Zerglings are there. Queens are on the way. Must have been expansion gas pool build. So, yeah. Oh. That was close. But yeah, Queen will be there in a second. And... okay. Nothing's going to happen here. Third base still denied, as you see. So that's at least something for Faith here. And this looks like Hellions into, I guess, Banshee. But we will see in a second as soon as we see this, or the tech lab on the barracks. And yeah, there's the third base. There's the tech lab. I mean, it could be battle cruisers, but will it be? I kind of doubt it. I love TVZ so much, especially bio so intensive. Yeah, let's see if he's going for bio here. Okay, going for a Liberator, so this at least is not a battle cruiser. Therefore, I mean, most of the players go battle cruiser into mech then, but yeah, since we don't have a battlecruiser start, just battlecruiser opener, I guess we have good chances for bio here. But let's wait and not make caster curse calls, you know. So yeah, third base on the other side about to finish. We already have 3 creep tumors out. That's quite nice. Gas is finishing here. Baneling Nest Evo Chamber coming in. Tier 2 just starting over there in the main base. Hazu is everywhere. I know GG Hazu. Nickname Observer. Okay, I don't know that one, to be honest. But yeah, I've seen Hazu hero there. Not only in the context of my buddy there, but also like in your team's name, and there's a lot of other stuff that I actually see it in gaming. I have no clue if there's any connection to maybe anime or whatever. Could be the reason, because I have no clue about that. So maybe there's something and it's just by accident something I don't know. And there's a huge community laughing about me now. But yeah, let's take a look at the Hellions while thinking about stuff like that. Zerglings are here, Queens are helping as well, and the Hellions trying to get away. And all of them do? All of them get away. He didn't lose a single Hellion, but yeah, one of them getting quite low. Either he goes back home and repairs, or yeah, he's not going to do anything else with them. Since the Queens are there, some more Queens on the way, and we see the Spire starting. Oh, the Liberator is in the main base though. Oh, I missed that one. Queen goes down. And he's going to get away from here. The Queens on the other side, or at the expansion here, didn't move though. So it didn't have to move away from the main base. And Billy TV, thanks for the follow. So yeah, more creep tumors. That's what you like if you're a Zerg. And then let's take a look at the Hellions on the other side. Denies some creep, but yeah, you see, it's not that good to just go away. Did he lose the Hellion? Yeah, he lost them. I'm wondering about that. I mean, if you have a Hellion at 2 health points, why would you still have it in the game? Oh, this is very bad as well. Faith not really taking the good decisions here, but maybe that's his faith. I don't know. Okay, third base is there though. But I think the creep spread is going to start really crazy for Saccharose soon. It's Zergling, Baneling for now, and the first Mutas are just coming in as I'm thinking about this. Yeah, base is scouted with the Overlord. And we have no turrets all over the place. We have Marines in the main base, yep. But we have nothing, we have Marines at the third, I mean, and nothing in the main base. Hellions are going across, Mutas are doing so as well though. Oh, we have 2 Medivacs getting, oh, he's lifting all the Marines? Oh, this is unlucky. I mean, he has enough over here to deal with the mutas, but the mutas are going to the main base no matter what. No problem here. There's, yeah, a turret is starting. He could have gone to the main base. There's just a turret building. This could have been so much damage in the main. I mean, he has no medivac here to just transfer the units over to the main. The medivacs are over here, starting an attack to the 4th base in a second. But oh, Midas going for 1 tank. That's something at least. Did he lose one? No, he didn't lose a Muta yet. But there's a lot of Marines. He can't really stick around those with the Mutas. And then let's take a look at this hit squad right there. Faith going on creep. And it's, yeah, 60 Marines. Taking down quite a bit of creep. Banelings are there though. Let's see if he can focus them out of connections get in. He's trying to get off creep, which is pretty nice actually. Okay, he only lost 1 Marine. That's not that much. Creep spread still quite nice. Oh, and we have medivacs coming in again. Oh, he's not intercepting them. He could have seen them with the Overlord, but he's not going to get the medivacs that are transferring the workers. 4th base in the meantime has been done. Which, is it guarded? No, he doesn't know about it. Maybe he's waiting for this base to be taken. And he wonders why that's not the case. So yeah, let's see. He's not microing the mutas. I think that's kind of... Oh, never mind. It's not sloppy if you can just keep everything alive. Okay, now he loses 1. But I think that's still okay. And he's trying to go for the upgrades. While on the other side, yeah, the Terran is going in as well. Uphill, without any vision. Oh yeah, he scans, so he sees the banelings. But let's see if he can avoid all connections here. And he actually takes down all the banelings while building. Oh man, this looks like very good for Faith with all these Marines and Stim available. He's going forward. And actually he has a pretty big lead in terms of supply. So the mutas, they can't really do that much. I mean, lots of the stuff is at home, right? And we have 7 more mutas in production. What are you going to do with mutas against Marines? It's nothing. You can't really pressure this. You can't force it to get away. Yeah, the base goes down. Trying to take down 1 Marine, but yeah, you see, almost instantly one of the mutas is about to die. And that's the problem here. Zergling Baneling coming in though. Let's see what he can do. He's coming for the medivacs with the mutas. I like that move. Baneling's coming in. That's looking quite good. Another connection on the low ground there. And the Marine reinforcements are coming in though. So GG is called right here by saccharose. And Faith is going to take the 2-1 lead for EESC. And this is map 4. We are Nightshade to play it out. Top left hand corner for EESC with the match point for his team. It is Killermonjas. Coming in with double gateway into Cybercore. Guess you know what opponent's race is. It's another Protoss. In the bottom right hand corner, representing Platoon, we have Lisara. And we have 2 adepts for Killermonjas. Well, we have 1 stalker, a little bit of a delayed second gateway it seems. But we also have another starport already. Well, Killermonjas goes for the expansion. And yeah, that's maybe the BOs? What? I don't know. That's the thing, if you're ahead, I mean in theory Killermonjas could just lose and his team could still win the Acematch. And therefore maybe he could take a little bit of a risk here. And maybe it pays off. Oh, the adepts get in. Oh no, he cancels against the 2 stalkers, alright. I really like the low ground shield battery here. Haven't seen that for a long time. Alright, first Phoenix is out. Second, oh, he's going Phoenix. I like that. And Blink Stalkers though will be the direct counter. Okay, 2 Adepts still waiting for the next move they do. And yeah. How many Phoenix will be there though? Is he going up to like 4 or 5? Or is it just him going for a lot of Phoenix? Okay, robotics facility will be there for, I guess, he's going for kills already. And yeah, I mean, Phoenix getting attacked quite a bit. Alright. And more Phoenix about to come. The Adepts are trying to get back home. I'm not sure if that's actually... It doesn't really matter that much. I think it would be more interesting to just build a pylon and a shield. Maybe not a shield battery, maybe even a cannon. Or just go for more and more stalkers because you need them to defend. Shield battery is here, but this is going to help. Not that much. Okay, next Phoenix actually is there. But it's only 3. That's a little bit of... I don't know why you would go for only 3. You should go for like 4 or 5, right? Or did I just go in? Okay, there you go. Next shield battery coming in because yeah, Killermonjas is just going for the push. The Adepts are not going to get inside of the main base. And yeah, good move though, taking on the shield battery. That's going to help. One Stalker going down already. And yeah, the Adept is going to help quite a bit, but the Phoenix do as well. So can he push through this? I feel like he theoretically could. The Immortal is going to help from the high ground, but is he going to realize and just go to the top and outrange it? Feels like that's the case. As you see, one pylon going down. That's not a supply block for Lisara, but yeah, you can see while warping in the Stalker, one of them is going down already. Good move that he kills the Observer. So no more high ground vision. Or actually, yeah, it is Lisara's Observer right here. So no more high ground vision for Killermonjas. No more chance of getting anything done here. And with the Immortal coming out, Lisara is going to hold. He's down by 3 workers. That's not that big. And yeah, the army supply with 14 against 19 is yeah, a little bit in terms of a little bit in favor of Lisara, but I think he's not going to move out with just 1 Immortal. I think he wants to have some more. Second one out, and oh, we have a second Robo actually. Oh, I didn't realize. And we have Robotics Bay. So is he going for Disruptors then? I think like Disruptors are the units that I dislike the most in the whole game. Even Lurkers with range upgrade I think are a better unit in terms of game design than the Disruptor is. Okay, but what's the next plans here? Arkans, yeah, obviously. And it feels like Killermonjas is going for the War Prism now, wants to go for another attack. And Lisara is just checking out what's going on. Has the Observer here, so at least has a pretty good vision range ahead of his army. Also going for some more shield batteries. What I'm wondering is that the Phoenix is going over to the left and not checking out the third base. I mean, it will in the end, but yeah. Let's see if it actually gets there. Yeah, we have no fighting or anti-air units right there in the way. So let's see what this is going to give us. Next attack, 1 Immortal, 1 Arcan, some Stalkers, but we have 4 Immortals defending already. 2 Disruptors, not that far from finishing. So this is going to be a very hard battle for Killermonjas to not lose. Okay, this is a lot of Zealots though as well. Another Arcan will be there. Looks like that should be it. And yeah, you can see he's coming in from different angles. But that is not going to matter because everything is going to be safe right here in the back. And oh, the Disruptor, he just destroys all of these Zealots, and I think that's going to be it. This push is not going to get through at all. Killermonjas is going to be destroyed so hard. Oh man, this hurts. And yeah, Phoenix are just going after everything. One immortal will be lifted. And yeah, all the army is going to turn around. Yeah, he's trying to save something. The Stalker. Focus the Stalker? No, he doesn't. But he gets another Archon. And I think Killermonjas was just overextending there. So, third base was started and it's scouted right now. So the push of Lisara is just going to go that way. While also taking another base and a third base over there. Oh, Immortals are in a bad spot. Let's see what he can do here in terms of defense. The second Disruption Nova doesn't do a thing. We have more Zealots coming in. And will they be able to hit down everything? The Phoenix lifting some of the Zealots actually, and yeah, forcing them, forcing Lisara to go back home with the recall. And yeah, this looks like, I kind of feel reminded to a guy that was playing, I think it was the Passioncraft tournament. His name was King Cobra, and he was just going, he was a Protoss, and he was somehow harassing at the beginning in every matchup, but his end game composition always was air Protoss with Carriers, Tempest, and maybe Void Rays, and that's what we see over here as well. What we see on the other side though is going to be a Dark Shrine, so maybe we can see some DTs coming in, which I would actually be wondering about because we already saw cannons over here and they have been scouted. Yeah, upgrades. We have +1 finished for Lisara. Mothership already coming in. That's interesting. Without any air units, we have the Mothership. So, yeah, in theory, man. Okay, Mothership. We have that many Disruptor. I was just wondering about, does he want to go across the map and maybe recall to the Mothership? But yeah, with just Disruptors, I think that's not the best choice. But yeah, still, could be interesting. It's a lot of Zealots on the other side. Zealot Archon. It's just one Immortal here, right? Yeah, one Immortal. But it's only one Immortal for Lisara as well. So I'm actually wondering... Okay, I'm not wondering anymore. As I see, we have 2 more Immortals on the way. But yeah, he shouldn't be going for more Disruptors. Like, 6 Disruptors, they need to hit something, otherwise they're a dead supply, right? It's like Swarm Hosts. They can be very good. They can be very bad. And we have Phoenix coming in now for Killermonjas. How many do we have? We have 3 now and 2 for Killermonjas. And it's going to be 2 additional starports, stargates. Alright, alright, alright. Okay, killing some workers here. It's trying to at least the Phoenix getting healed quite nicely. And the rest of the Phoenix is not helping though. Why don't you get over? Man, okay, he's recalling the Phoenix. So I think they should have been dead, but Killermonjas was a little bit not caring about his own Phoenix there too much. But you can see Killermonjas seems to be the more aggressive player in this game, since he's already moving out again. You can see more Templars, so it will be more Archons. But as you see, it's like a lot of cannons and shield batteries all over the place. Also, as soon as you see this, you shouldn't be pushing in anymore. You should be very careful. You should just take... Okay, he's actually taken another base, but you should just take another one. This is so many resources spent on buildings. You actually just need... they can't be spent on units as well, so therefore just go for more attack and more bases, just get more stuff, just get more units, and then yeah, get yourself into a position where you can actually throw stuff at your opponent over and over and over and over again. Okay, Zealot drop into the main, I feel. Yeah, looks like that's the case, but cannons are there, so he needs to be careful. So 4th base, already mining a little bit. 4th base for Lisara, about halfway done. Upgrade wise, we have +1 air attacks finished. Oh, that's... okay, it was just a pylon by Killermonjas, okay. Oh no, a pylon by Lisara, I think, that was taken out. Okay, Warp Prism getting into the main base. Do we see a weapon though? 2 Stalkers? 2 Stalkers by Lisara to defend. Okay, never mind. I was just like, do you weapon Stalkers in that position at offense? But then I was like, it was too slow of a weapon. Never mind. 4th base getting cancelled. But yeah, you see... Oh, Nova's not hitting a thing. That's what Novas are bad at. Yeah, also some... Oh, 1 Phoenix going down though. Immediately. But yeah, 4th base more or less up and running for Killermonjas, and Lisara has to start his 4th again. And yeah, he also scouted what's going on the other side. So I kind of expect... Or does he have it already? He only has 1 Stargate. And that's what I'm wondering about. He's going for +2 ground attack. Phoenix are coming in at the bottom left. And his army is in the middle of the map. He's showing there. But yeah, this base should be scouted by the Phoenix in just a second. Or is it already? No, it's not. Not yet. But as soon as he doesn't see a base over here, I think he should be going in at the bottom. He shouldn't be going into this position at all. He's just running past us. And he might actually catch a few workers. But there you see. Disruptors are coming in trying to hit something, but they don't. 4th base getting denied one more time. And can he actually get in? Oh, these are very big disruptor hits. But we have all the zealots connecting. Obviously we have observers around, so that's not going to help that much. So will it be enough for Lisara to hold? I think like it is. And it's by far. All these carriers, they are dealing so much damage to units that are running. But nevertheless, 20 workers down. And yeah, Killermonjas is going to lose some more units. I'm actually wondering that he was not going for the recall. Okay, but is he going to be followed? Yes. Lisara is just going to go on with this push. So where do we go? What is he going to weapon for? Doesn't he have more gateways? Yeah, he has a lot of gateways. Why isn't he going for more Stalkers? Okay, more come in. So let's see what he's going to do. Do we have an observer left? We have 3 observers left for Killermonjas. No more mothership though anyways. So yeah, Stalkers coming in from the right hand side. Blink forward, man. Blink underneath those carriers. Take them down. Yeah, that's a little late to be honest. But yeah, he's trying to get in. Another carrier going quite low. And he's going for 1 more. Yeah, and the blink over to the base. And that looks quite nice. We have 4 carriers still around. Oh, actually it's 5. Never mind. And the model trying to do something. But yeah, just... This is not a position you want to fight in actually. But yeah, he's trying to do so. And yeah, you should just get away. Weapon more Stalkers. You have a little bit of a bank here. So 5 or 6 more Stalkers. Can coming in a second. And we have the recall for Lisara. While, yeah, he's trying to go for another 4th base again. He has the 4th base, the Nexus finished. While, yeah, I think Killermonjas now is just going to maybe try and take this base or even the one in the top right. I'm not sure if he wants to take this base one more time. Back at home though, it's a lot of carriers here. 7 and 2 more on the way. Well, we have +3 attack on the way for Lisara as well. And that is actually going to be pretty good. I mean, it's going to be, or it is +3 attack for Killermonjas as well. But he only has Stalkers and Archons. He needs to get underneath those carriers. As long as we have a good position for Lisara, I think there's no chance for Killermonjas to get in. But the good thing that he can do is take down this base, deny the next base one more time, kill a few workers, I guess. And that will be helping quite a bit. Yeah, just go for the kill and just leave. Yeah, and you see, as long as you can just hit it. Oh, do you want to get in? Oh, he wants to get this carriers down. And there you see, but he's not following it up. He's not going any further into the base. He just takes down one carrier and tries to get away. Bottom left, another Nexus being set up, and he actually, Killermonjas himself takes this base to the center again. Not sure why you would... I mean, yeah, his army is somehow in between that area on one hand, but also... Yeah, this one would be far away from the fight, right? So yeah, let's see how that works out. Yeah, for Lisara, it's going to be an additional carrier, and he's going for more disruptors again. I think this is just putting some eggs in one basket, and it could just go wrong pretty much. Must Phoenix counter both carriers and disruptors? Yeah, that's a question here. But let's see. I mean, does it matter what's the best composition if the one that you have is going to work? The only thing that Killermonjas needs to do is just keep all fourth base locations in mind and just kill all the stuff that is there. As long as he gets that one done, there will be a time where Lisara is not going to be able to... maybe he's able to max out, but then his workers don't want him to, I guess. But yeah, it will be very... Oh, he's going to get in from different angles. This looks very good. Killermonjas taking the best spot he can find. I think that's GG. Lisara is not going to have a chance at all. Blink over to the right, and there we go. GG is called by Lisara. Killermonjas takes this game, and therefore we have the 3-1 victory for EESC.